News every 15 minutes, weather every 10, and sports twice an hour.
Newstalk, KGVO, AM 1290 and now 101.5 FM.
You're listening to Montana Morning with Peter Christian.
A human rights complaint to be filed against the county sheriff's office. Good morning, everyone. It's Montana Morning. It's Tuesday, June 2nd, 2015. The sky is cloudy. We are expecting a little bit of rain today. Right now we have 51 degrees in Missoula. Our newscast sponsored by Dr. Troy Doxey and the friendly team at Chiropractic Works, where they're dedicated to chiropractic solutions. Call 728-0222. Missoula County Sheriff's Captain Mike Dominic will file a discrimination complaint with the Montana Human Rights Bureau against Missoula County and the Sheriff's Office. Dominic has been with the Sheriff's Department for nearly 20 years and was until January 1st Captain of Detectives. Now he oversees the department's evidence warehouse. He explains the purpose of his complaint.
Basically, my demotion after the first of the year and being sent out here to a warehouse with very limited duties. I've tried to work with the sheriff and his staff for at least the last 4 months to find an amicable solution, and I just haven't been able to do that, so I've taken this next step.
Dominic says this action came after several months, as he said, of attempting to work out his differences with Sheriff McDermott.
You know, this was a last resort for me. I worked for many, many months to not have this happen, and I'm very disappointed and, obviously upset that I had to take this action, and hopefully it'll be worked out in the Human Rights Bureau.
McDermott spoke to KGVO News late Monday afternoon and said though he had not yet seen the complaint, he disagreed that Dominic had been demoted. McDermott said Captain Dominic still holds an important position within the Sheriff's Department.
Our evidence facility holds all of our evidence. We're talking about drugs and money and firearms, and it's an important part of what we do here at the Sheriff's Office.
McDermott says Dominic also still oversees a large staff of deputy coroners. He said much of the internal upheaval in the department recently revolves around the contentious election.
Unfortunately, I think a lot of this stuff is predictable behavior by, a few people who still haven't been able to move past the results of the contentious election that we had.
Recently, former Deputy and Public Information Officer Paige Pavolone filed suit in Lewis and Clark District Court over her dismissal from the department. Montana Highway Patrol authorities say a 22-year-old Superior woman died in a crash near Glendive, but a 5-month-old infant survived. Patrol officials say the rollover accident occurred Saturday on I-94. The Billings Gazette reports the woman overcorrected after driving off the road. Her car rolled into the median and across the eastbound lanes. The woman was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected from the vehicle. Authorities say speed was a factor in the crash. A Florence woman, 36-year-old Nicole Renee Anton, appeared at Justice Court via video from the county jail yesterday. Anton was involved in that high-speed chase that we reported on Saturday and was charged with felony criminal endangerment, forgery and counterfeiting, fleeing from a police officer, and criminal possession of dangerous drugs. Deputy Missoula County Attorney Mac Bloom asked for high bail.
In this case, the state's requesting $50,000 in bail. It's like the defendant tried to flee from police officers in this case, in addition to crashing her vehicle, so the state does believe she is a flight risk. I unfortunately do not have a copy of her criminal history, so I'm not aware of that. But given the nature of the charges, the state feels there's a danger to the community as well.
The public defender at the jail told Judge Marie Anderson that Anton has some mental health issues, exemplified by the fact that she was wearing a vest designed to keep her from harming herself. He said that Anton was also on felony probation out of Ravalli County and was caring for 3 children. Anderson set bail at $25,000. A man has been charged with burglarizing a Great Falls church. The Great Falls Tribune reports officers responded early Monday to a call of glass breaking at Our Savior's Lutheran Church. A police report says a man holding a bag ran and tripped a security alarm. A search found 26-year-old Eric Robert Haas, who told police he was the lookout as his friend broke the window. Charging documents say Haas told authorities the friend had suggested the burglary as a way to make quick money. Haas has been charged with burglary, possession of burglary tools, and criminal mischief. The friend has not yet been arrested. Missoula Mayor John Engen met with EPA Regional Director Sean McGrath on Monday afternoon at a parking lot that once held iconic Missoula businesses like the Fox Theater and the original Mustard Seed restaurant. McGrath explained why the city of Missoula had received a $400,000 Brownsfields grant.
This is a highly competitive program that we have, and the city of Missoula, we've had a long experience with them on these kinds of grants, and have really seen the great work that Missoula has done.
McGrath says the EPA dollars invested in communities like Missoula are quickly multiplied.
Nationally, $1 in EPA brownfields money usually leverages around $18 in return. $23 billion nationally have been leveraged out of these grants. So this will bring in more additional dollars to make these projects come off.
Mayor Engen says the $400,000 will be used for a variety of projects to be determined by the City Council and the Missoula Redevelopment Agency. The longtime operator of one of the largest coal-fueled power plants in the West has completed a spin-off of assets that include the 2,000-megawatt Colstrip generating station in southeastern Montana. Pennsylvania-based PPL Corporation yesterday announced it had spun off subsidiary PPL Montana and assets elsewhere as the company seeks to focus on more reliable markets. Colstrip will be controlled by the newly created Talon Energy Corporation, also based in Pennsylvania. The 360-worker Montana plant serves wholesale and industrial customers across the Pacific Northwest. Along with the plant, Talon is taking on some less desirable baggage, leaking coal ash ponds that polluted groundwater sources around Colstrip and the dismantling of Billings' recently closed J.E. Corrette coal plant. Entrepreneur Greg Gianforte was in Missoula yesterday, kicking off the first of 30 speaking engagements across the state to try to get more people interested in working online from home. Gianforte explains what the Bring Our Families Back tour is all about.
This is the beginning of an effort to bring our kids back home. You know, Montana's been exporting our young people for a long time. I don't want to get on an airplane to go see my grandkids, and I think most Montanans don't want that. So we're talking about telecommuting as a way to get high-wage jobs into Montana.
Gianforte says that the company Oracle, which purchased his startup company Right Now Technologies, currently has 1,300 job positions open, all of which can be done through the internet. Right now, mailers are headed out to Montana State University graduates.
What we've done specifically is we sent a telecommuting guide to 15,000 Montana State graduates who don't live in Montana anymore, inviting them to come home. Mostly it gives inspiration, and it talks about people that are living the dream, that they live in Montana, but they telecommute to some great job somewhere else.
A new website, BetterMontanaJobs.com, is a full-color PDF of the mailer that anyone can send out to a prospective Montana resident. News Talk time now is 6:12.
News Talk, KGVO.
Missoula's official weather station.
Mostly cloudy skies today with scattered showers and a possible afternoon thunderstorm. Highs will be in the mid to upper 60s. Tonight, scattered showers, lows in the mid 40s. We'll keep that chance of wet weather in the forecast through Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Brooke Foster for KECI 13.